Hello everyone, I'm Caleb, and today I have a new video. I've seen a lot of people really confused about Kaliya Lincoln's beam score from the US Classic this past week, so I thought I would do a breakdown of her E-score. Please use this disclaimer that I'm not a judge, so take this with a few grains of salt, and I'm also trying out a new video style where I do a voiceover over this routine, so please comment down below if you guys like it. So here we have Kaliya mounting the beam. Now this mount is an A mount, so she will not receive any deductions. And here is some down to the beam choreography that is required to not receive an artistry deduction. Here's our first deduction, actually, of an excessive preparation with her arms before this turn, and she'll also get another 10th for body shape on that wolf turn. And a slight pause right here before her acrobatic series. Really gorgeous back handspring layout. She'll receive a flexed foot deduction on both elements and a leg separation on the layout, but a really clean acrobatic series. And another 2/10 for flex feet and a wobble. Both of those leaps were executed perfectly, but there was a pause in between, and she'll get a 10th for slow connection. She also performs choreography sideways. That will avoid getting an artistry deduction. And here's another adjustment step. I believe the judges only took 1/10 for body shape on the switch half. However, they did take another slow connection deduction before. And another flex feet and balance deduction on the side aerial. And here, preparing for the dismount, she'll receive another 10th for a pause, and then a 1/10 deduction for the first back handspring, and a 3/10 deduction for the step of the landing, obviously. Now at this point, all of the deductions add up to 2 points, meaning that she has an 8.0 E-score. I would also like to clarify this deduction on the wolf turn that I took. So firstly, I think the judges could have taken a pause deduction before this turn, but I doubt they took it, especially at this competition. And her arm position here, they move a lot and they're not exactly in a very flattering position, so that's why I think the judges took a body shape deduction on the double wolf turn. Lastly, I will discuss the artistry deductions. The judges can take up to 8/10 for artistry of performance on balance beam. So I would like to go through each one and say whether or not I think the judges took said deduction. Although I'm not an expert, I think that her posture and the elongation of her movements was nice. She doesn't really have any leg swings or kicks, so I would definitely take a deduction about that. I think that this work in releve isn't the best, definitely qualifies as poor work in releve. And along with that, there isn't a lot of involvement of her body parts in the choreography. And lastly, fluency is not really a word I would use to describe this routine, and I would also take the deduction about rhythm and tempo. And that brings us to the end of this little video. I think that I don't really have an exact score for what I would give this routine or what I think that it objectively would get, because judging is very subjective. However, I think that if she performed this routine exactly like she did it here at an FIG meet, it would get around a 7.5 E-score. Thank you so much for watching. I have a lot of new video ideas and things coming down the pike, or coming down the Yurchenko double pike. So hopefully you stick around, maybe subscribe. So thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye-bye.